not mayhem for once. I mean, the dog's here and I'm here, but that's about it. So seriously, you want to go out now? So my daughter got a job. She went and started working. She wanted a fun summer job, and excuse me one second while I go figure out what on earth is up with this dog. 1 second. Seriously? You could, I didn't even call it an hour. Okay. Oh my God. You seriously went outside just to come back in? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I don't know if y'all have a puppy, but seriously, she's just extra. Okay, she's just extra. Anyway, so my daughter went and got a job over at Rita's, which is like, they do custard and ices and mix the two together, which I would think they would do orange icy and vanilla custard, because that just sounds like an orange creamsicle kind of thing, but they didn't have orange. I went and looked at it today, so but anyway, I mean, she's having a blast. She's like, this is super, super low key. The only thing she's really said is that they don't have music going outside or within the shop. So she's like, there's no vibe. I was like, okay. So she really wants them to play music. So also she's like, Mom, they really need a manager. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. You've been there 3 days. And she's like, yeah, but they can really use, like, they have all these really cool features and functions on their company app that they're not using any of them. So she wants to help them out. And I'm like, well, I don't think you really need the title, or you just got hired, so it ain't gonna be extra money. So if they need help, just help them. Just help them. Be more of an assistant, okay? And she's just like, this is good. I can do this. I'm like, okay, cool. So anyway, she's doing that. My dog has disappeared. So she's doing that, and so it's really super quiet. My husband is finishing up a project that I didn't really do much of anything with it. We planned it and then he did it. So I guess that counts as but we have an investment property, and oh, there's the dog. And he is basically overseeing the whole remodel of it. It went from a 2-1 to a 3-2, and eventually it'll be a 4-3. So big. So he took over, like, I think it was like 4,000 pounds of concrete out so he could do all new plumbing. Well, the plumber could do all new plumbing. Yes, we pulled permits and all of that fun stuff, in case anybody's wondering. So yeah, it was a big old job. But yeah, they put like 4,000 pounds of concrete back in. And now it has all new plumbing for the kitchen and now both bathrooms. And there was only one bathroom before, and now there's going to be a whole nother bathroom shower thing. And it got walls again, which is very exciting. And they got textured. I don't think they got painted yet. I'm hoping he's not doing the painting for various reasons. But it's getting painted. And then it actually should be up for rent fairly soon. It's over in Bellevue. So that's a 3-2. And then we're gonna start on the 1-1, which is like this huge, massive concrete carport that is, we had turned it into a screen porch at one point, and it's just like, it's not a very good use of space. So we're actually gonna turn it into a 1-1, like mother-in-law apartment type thing. I don't know, might as well do something with it, right? And we've already done so much. I mean, new water heater, new electric throughout, new HVAC. It never had HVAC before, so whew, it's a lot. It's been a lot, but it's been like a little here, a little here, a little here, and then big massive job that we're just finishing up. I say we, but it wasn't me. Show the full slogan on your shirt. Everything hurts and I'm dying. I went to the gym today with my daughter. And that's the other thing, is she actually got a job in the same massive parking lot as Planet Fitness in the gym. So she is now basically living there, and she wants me to go with her. And I'm like, ugh. So There is no excuses. If I have the time to take her to work, I have the time to go to the gym. So yeah, she had me doing bench presses and all sorts of stuff. We were doing chest and arms today, which is fine right now, but tomorrow I will not be able to even lift my arm and wave. Like, So yeah, she's a trip. Somebody thinks I'm fat. Yes, honey, I am over 40. I am fluffy. I'm okay with that. I'm actually very, very happy with how I look and how I feel. So yeah, basically the only reason I go to the gym is so that I can eat Oreos without too much of an issue. But yeah, I've had kids. I'm perfectly happy. Just be overly happy that you drop her to school dressed like that. Actually, we worked out at the gym together. So yeah, she was actually very thrilled that I work out with her. And she is basically my little coach. She's awesome. And she's great. Man, people are so incredibly not thrilled right now. Drop her to school. Okay. She's 16. She can drop herself to school. Hold on a sec. Okay, my dog's taking off. The brilliance. Okay. See, this is why it's not fun to be by myself with the dog. Anyway. Is that because you don't have friends? You guys are so hateful tonight. Oh my goodness. After the 7 o'clock crowd, it is like brutal. Y'all don't know me. Honestly, I really do think that people that say hateful things, it's because they don't like themselves or are hurting in their own life. And I mean, that has nothing to do with me. So basically everything that you say about me is because somebody has said something like that to you, or somebody has hurt you or said unkind things to you, and you are just furthering that pain. And honestly, I get it, but I think there's better uses of your time. What? Let it go. What? No, you're not getting a treat because you didn't come when I called you. No. Anyway. Let's see. I'm only slagging. I know what it's like to be fat and not be able to look in the mirror. I am happy with looking in the mirror. Why does everybody just instantly assume that if you have extra weight, you don't want to look in the mirror or you're unhappy with yourself? I'm in my 40s. I can run. I can work out with my daughter. I can do all of these things. Okay. My family as a whole are rather obese. Even when we're thin, we're very muscular, kind of stocky build. And my mom couldn't do a lot of stuff with us because she was considerably overweight, not like a little overweight. And so she didn't get to do stuff with us. She didn't want to go and play with us and stuff like that on the playground, or she didn't want to go on roller coasters because she wouldn't fit, or, you know, there was a lot of stuff that she just didn't want to do or couldn't do. She didn't have the energy. She didn't do a lot of that stuff. And I didn't want that for my daughter and our son and our family. I want to be able to go and do everything. And boy, have I. I have taken my daughter up in a plane that I flew. I have gone on every roller coaster. I've taken her to Cedar Point. We've gone to, oh my goodness, we've gone on cruises, we've gone zip lining, we've gone horseback riding, you name it. I've done it with my kids and I love that. So no, I am not stick thin. Even when I was a teenager, I was not stick thin, but I'm healthy and I'm happy and I'm okay with myself. So yeah. Thank you, Zohan. That is the first nice comment that I have seen. There is a lot of craziness going on here tonight. But anyway, so, but I work a lot. And I'm still able to hang out with my kids. So I run multiple companies. I actually just did my first book, which is on Amazon, or Kindle, I guess. Anyway, I'm a public speaker. I speak, actually, my first national gig is coming up in October. I'll be going to Texas for that. I am actually an instructor for the Florida Realtors, so I travel all over the state and I help realtors figure out how to develop their skills. And I work with people on social media, and I've gotten millions of views on YouTube and, on TikTok, and probably, I don't know, a few 100,000 on, or I guess about 500,000 on YouTube, now that I think about it. So yeah. Stephen. Oh, Stephen. You, I think, are about 12 and has some issues. So we're gonna go ahead and block Stephen. Sorry. Zohan, honey, yes, my hair does look nice down, but I am going to be cooking dinner pretty soon. So it is up, and like I said, I just got out of the gym. So I am actually going to just leave it the way it is. If you are looking for somebody to like tell them what you want and what to do, that I think it's on OnlyFans. That's not really on here. I think it's a little confusing, I know. So yeah, I don't do that. Thank you, Abrar. I try. I live in the South, so I try very hard not to have the twang come into it, because it can get pretty thick, especially if I get nervous or whatever about something. Yeah, it really comes out. So. Anyway, so yeah, I am going to be making dinner. I am going to probably be cooking. I don't know what I'm going to be cooking tonight. Probably some pasta with veggies. This was and some Italian and some chickpeas, Italian dressing and chickpeas. It was a recipe that my mother-in-law, mi suegra, she did down in Puerto Rico a lot, and I loved it, but I don't know if I can duplicate it. So it's probably not going to be exactly the same, but it'll be pretty close. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know. There's normally a whole slew of people I know on here, but it is kind of late. Normally I'm on here at like 6:30, but I was on the phone with a tenant. It's actually a past tenant. We do property management too. And there was some craziness going on with a past tenant that now I was trying to deal with, and I ended up not being able to help her because she kept wanting me to give her legal advice, which I can't do. That's actually a 3rd-degree felony in Florida. So she wanted me to like tell, and then she kept saying she knew exactly what all of the legal things were in Florida, but she really didn't. So it was really hard for me not to give her legal advice because it's definitely true, but I cannot. That is not what I do. That is not in my job description. So, and Zohan is now getting removed as well. So, everybody's going away. I don't know. Some people really do get confused. They think that since somebody is on a camera, especially a woman, if we are on a camera, no matter our age or demographics or whatever, as soon as they ask us or tell us to do something like, you know, stand up, sit down, pull your hair down, whatever, we're going to do it. Show your feet. I don't know. It's not my thing. I am here because I enjoy being on here and I love talking to people that I get to see regularly, and I get to share my home and, you know, chit chat back and forth, and it allows an opportunity to do that. But I don't owe anybody anything. So I think that's where there's a slight problem. So some people feel like I need to do more, or do show more, or do I don't know what. So we're not gonna do that. That's not here. If that's what you're looking for, wrong place. Okay. Currently the Florida weather, well, it was hot as Hades earlier in the day, but now it is, it was raining. So now it's nice and cool, which is great because I gotta go and I have to go sanitize the back porch. I have to, I had some kind of vermin living on the back porch. I don't know. It was like some kind of, I don't know what it was, but it was really cute. It was furry, but I want it living on the back porch, and now it's not there anymore. So a hawk probably got it. Anyway, so it's gone, but I want to like clean everything. So, cause I mean, I walk around out there barefoot and stuff. So I want to take all of the furniture off the porch, and I have this really nice rug and stuff out there. All of that's going off the porch, and I'm just going to bleach all the concrete and then put the stuff back. Cause I don't know. I kept seeing it every time. It was at night. I'd go out there and there was just this little, I don't know, it was like a little furry, I don't know what it was. It wasn't a mouse. It was bigger than a mouse. It wasn't a rat. It was just weird. It wasn't a I don't know what it was, but whatever it was is gone now. And now I'm just like, okay, I didn't want to, like, you know, if it had babies or something, I didn't want to like deal with that. But at the same time, it's my porch. So I got some bleach, which I don't normally use bleach. I normally use vinegar or some other cleaning stuff, but no, for this it's going bleach. Okay, because I don't know what little fun it left behind. So no, ew, no. So that is what is going on this evening. But it'll be sunny for probably another 2 hours. So I'm gonna go out and do that. But I didn't think that y'all would want to hang out with me while I clean my porch. That's kind of boring. So yeah, really sunny. It's about, I don't know, right now it's probably about 80, 85 degrees, and everything is wet. So I'm gonna change my shoes because I got my nice shoes on and I don't want to wear those outside. So, and get them all gross. Because we just got the lawn cut yesterday too. So no, just no. So gonna get all that taken care of. My husband got a brand new grill that needs to go get put out as well, and I got him a cover for it that says Green Bay Packers, so loving that. It's probably still gonna rust faster than lightning because it's freaking Florida and the humidity is ridiculous, but I'm hoping the cover helps a little bit. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, so that's my night. I don't know. I am just basically hanging out and about to cook dinner, and it's actually quiet in here, which is weird. Normally my family is all driving me nuts in the evening, but it's so quiet because my husband's not here, my daughter's not here. They're all gonna come in here demanding food in the not too distant future. So, I don't know. Everybody's so quiet. Everybody's so quiet. Probably because I deleted or blocked the two people. I think it was probably kids. I don't know. They were just kind of rude. So I don't like to be rude back. That's not how I am. I just block them because their problems are not my problems. No, don't you start. The dog's like, it's too quiet. I'm going to make noise. How's the rental market there? I want to buy a house for retirement in a few years, and I want to rent it out until then. Okay. So houses are selling, the median house price is about $260, but, or $260,000. There's a little word on there that needs to get tacked on. So about $260,000. And you can actually get brand new construction, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, double car garage, quarter-acre lot, you know, cookie cutter. Concrete block, you can get those for right around $250, $240 right now, which is pretty amazing. And they are renting out, depending on the area, between $1,600 and $2,000. Again, depending on the area. If it goes into like an HOA with amenities and stuff, it obviously is a little bit higher than that too, but that's about it. Rough numbers, but pretty accurate. So yeah, not too bad on the ROI. Yeah, I could actually describe how to take thousands of dollars and turn them into millions of dollars pretty easily. I've done it many times over for people over the years. My husband and I also have played with investing on houses for quite a bit. You're welcome, Lightning Rod 69, anytime. We love doing 1031 exchanges because that's deferred taxes, but that all goes into really boring stuff. So, but if you actually want to get actual numbers, I can send you a report and actually get an actual address and actual rental comps, an CMA and an RMA pretty easily. So if you want to send me an email, I can do that. Everybody's quiet. Like, oh my God. She doesn't just go to the gym with her daughter. She actually talks about 1031 exchanges. Yes. Yep. I could talk about all sorts of interesting stuff with real estate. Oh, here's a question. I don't know what you guys think. So hopefully this is like what you cooking tonight. I haven't quite decided. Okay, when I'm ready, I'll reach out to you. Thank you, I appreciate that. I think I'm gonna make some chickpea pasta, and I actually got some more chickpeas. I guess it just goes with the pasta, and we'll see how it works. Some veggies and go from there. My husband is supposed to be grilling a steak, but he's not home yet, and so we'll see what happens with that. So I don't know. He's gonna be doing that. All right, so let me go ahead and cook this pasta and see what happens with it. So I'm gonna move this. Okay. I think I need a bigger pot. Oof. Yeah, we'll use this one. Not my favorite, but it'll work. Let's see. Okay, so I have an opportunity, but I'm not sure if I should take it. So we'll see what you guys think. So I do the news for the local radio station, which is great. It's, you know, just local news, so it's just stuff happening in Ocala. It's no big deal. So I do that. It's every day. It plays every hour on the hour. So it's cool, right? Well, I also have a radio show on Saturday that talks about mostly what's going on in Ocala, but also too much water. But also mostly real estate stuff. So that's fun. But I have an opportunity to actually do a morning show. Like every weekday morning, drive times will be like 6 o'clock in the morning till like 9 o'clock in the morning. But I don't know if I want to do it. So the money is not great at all. But it would be an opportunity to talk to a lot more people, and the radio station would really love it because they're thinking that they would have a lot more people listening in. So what do you think? Should I or shouldn't I? Because I don't know if I should or not. I keep going back and forth, especially since our daughter, it's her last year of high school, and we really love doing stuff together and spending time together. She's gonna go off to college. She's not gonna be around anymore. So I'm thinking if I was gonna do something like that where it takes up even more of my time, especially in the mornings, because the mornings are normally when her and I go to the gym, today notwithstanding. So I'm thinking I should maybe wait until next year and then see what opportunities come up. So I don't know, what do you think? Would you do it or not? Yeah, I already have like a podcast and stuff. I don't really think I'll get that many more people listening, but if it were you and you had to choose, what would you do? Just putting some sea salt in there so it cooks faster. Have you ever noticed that sea salt makes water boil faster? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Let's see. Your voice is literally perfect for the radio. Thank you. I appreciate that. But no, I mean, I already do the radio a little bit, but it's like every morning. So there would be just other stuff that I would give up. And I mean, the opportunity may still be there in a year when she graduates and she goes off to college, and then I just have nothing but time on my hands and it's just me and my husband staring at each other. At that point, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. My daughter tried to get in the kitchen. I'm like, no, I'm not dealing with all of that. I always joke, it's not nice when it's other people, but I always joke that I have a face made for radio, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I think it would be fun. I just don't know what I would give up, you know? Because you never get your kids back, you know? Once they're grown and done, they're gone. And right now she actually likes spending time with me and we have fun. And so, yeah, I don't want to give that up. Sorry, in case you were wondering, I was sharpening my knife. I try to sharpen my knife before I use it every single time, because that way it kind of always stays sharp. I don't know. I don't know if I want a whole massive, I want a purple onion, red onion, whatever. It looks purple to me. Is this purple? I think it's purple. How did you get, oh. I didn't block the other door. Y'all. Go. Shoot. Yeah. I gotta do the bottom part too, but we'll see. Anyway, all right. Well, that is for another day. At first, my husband was like, no, don't do it because it's just, you don't have enough time, blah, 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 blah. Now he's like, maybe you should. It'll be great. Let's look into the opportunity. So I don't know. Where did, for some reason, I thought this was a way bigger package, but it's not. So that's fine. So I've never had this before. I'm really, truly hoping it's not gross. And we'll just see. So I just gotta wait for the water to boil. And I'm going to chop up some onion. So nothing exciting going on here. I don't know. My mother-in-law never put like meat in the pasta salad or anything, but I really am thinking about putting some rotisserie chicken I have in there. I am pretty well known in the area, yes. See, that's what I was leaning towards. I mean, it seems like a lot of fun, but I just don't want to regret not spending more time with my daughter while she's here. I mean, I'm never gonna like be on my deathbed, wow, I really regret not doing that radio show. No, but I would say, you know, I regret not being there for every second I was able to for my daughter. So I don't know, our son is already graduating from college. In fact, his graduation from college is in like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, something like that. So yeah, then he wants to go off to Chicago. And who knows where she wants to go. She kept saying London. That seems like a very far way away. Whew. I don't know. family first. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Whew. I think you're right. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to bring it up only because it's on everybody's topic today. That was what the news was about this morning, obviously. I had to do a news segment about the attempted assassination and all of that. Now, normally, if you have been to my channel before, you know I don't get into the politics and I don't get into the religion and all of that stuff. But at the same time, not because I don't have opinions. Trust me, I have opinions in spades. But I don't think this is the place for it, for me. There's just so much negativity out there, and so many people that want to go in and just do politics all the time and all of that stuff. I just don't want to do that. I don't want to be that place. I don't want to invite in the negativity. There's already enough people that jump on here that are negative and stuff anyway, so I don't want to add to it. So, but for the whole thing that happened this weekend, that was absolutely insanity. So, I don't know. My thing is, why aren't more people talking about the fireman that passed away? He actually defended his family. He literally took a bullet for them. I mean, you want to talk about family first. That's what it reminded me of. That's where we're going down this rabbit hole. But it was like, I mean, he took a bullet for his daughters. And they weren't like little girls. They're like, I guess, teenagers and young women or whatever. But he actually took a bullet for them. And that isn't anything they're going to forget anytime soon. I mean, I don't want to, like, you know, take a bullet for anybody, but I mean, definitely my family, I would. I would hope I would do it for other people, but I don't know. I'd be diving for cover myself, I think. I don't know. It depends on how selfish you are as an individual. I would hope that I would take a bullet for my family, my friends, whatever. But I don't know. That seems like that should be really talked about really a lot more. I think if it were any other situation and any other kind of whatever, that would be the story. But I guess the reason for it all going down really is what everybody is talking about. So I don't know. It was just kind of disappointing that more people weren't talking about him. So I think I'm gonna mess up the name. I think it's Compatore. I don't know. He seemed like a really, really great guy, and it seems a shame that more people will not get the opportunity to meet him, including like his grandkids. So I'm gonna start tearing up, and it's not the onions. Hey Randy, how's it going? I am making food, I think. I don't know if it's gonna be gross or not though. So, and tearing up over the man that passed away, protecting his daughters, which his daughters, I think they look to be right around my daughter's age, maybe a little bit older than her. So, oof, that'll get you right in the feels. But yeah, that was some craziness. Everybody was talking about it today. It was kind of crazy. So yeah, my husband, I made the most inappropriate sound though when my husband told me, because I didn't understand, obviously, but he came in and woke me up and told me that there was an assassination attempt on the president, and I was like, oh, and I was thinking it was Biden because that's who the current president is. And no, he meant former president. And so he says, yeah, Trump. And I laughed. I was just kind of like, I don't know why. It was just because it was unexpected. Like it wasn't what I was thinking of, or like, what, you know? And he's like, it's not funny. I was like, no, I know it's not. I mean, it's not. It wasn't that. It was just, I was confused or what. He was not thrilled with me, but it wasn't funny. It was just, I don't know. I think it was the presentation of it. It's like, and I hadn't had coffee. He woke me up like I was in bed asleep, and I got woken up to a confusion on who. I was like, did I forget who's in office, right? What? Really weird. But yeah, but we talked a lot about that over the weekend, just because it was just crazy, absolute craziness. Randy, it is awesome to see you again too. It really is a crazy world we live in. It really is. Oh my goodness. I had some craziness in the car earlier. Thank God. Thank God. My daughter was not in the car with me yet. I left the office to go and pick her up, and I hadn't driven anywhere because we're doing this whole bank transfer thing in my office, and it was just mayhem on a Monday. Anyway, so I had gotten in the car, and I guess my Bluetooth wasn't set up to my car earlier in the day. I don't know. But for some reason, I get in the car and it's like 1,000 degrees in my car. So if you're in Florida, first thing you do is roll your windows down. Excuse me. You hit the button and you put your windows down. If roll, that's what you call it, right? I don't know. It's not just because I'm old. Whatever. You roll your windows down and you turn on the AC full blast, and the cool air coming out pushes out the hot air. It works. The problem is as I was going through these preparations, because the AC, I always turn the AC off or low when I turn the car off, because then it's not as hard for the engine to get started. I don't know. My dad always said that. So that's what I do. Anyway, so I'm messing with the climate control in the car. The car is basically like it's a Prius. It's basically like trying to launch a shuttle every time you want to do anything. But yeah, I was in there. All of a sudden, there's this man's voice talking to me over the phone. And I'm like, oh no, I accidentally dialed somebody. And he was chewing me out about airdropping a whole bunch of naked pictures. And I'm like, who is, like, what? And it's so loud because I have the freaking windows open. So the whole parking lot can hear this. I'm sure the dentist that is parked next to me is probably looking at me like I'm some kind of psycho. Anyway, I'm sitting there going, what on earth? And it was just, he sounded so professional, and he was really chastising me. And I'm just like, I don't know what this is about. I don't even know, I'm trying to find my phone, which was in my purse that was down on the floor. But I hadn't planned on touching my phone. I was driving. I wasn't driving yet. I was, still parked, but I'm like, I'm freaking out. Y'all, apparently I had been watching some YouTube reels before I went to bed the night before, and somehow that was the next reel that I was going to be seeing. And somehow when the Bluetooth connected, it played the next reel. And it was of some fool got on an airplane and as a passenger and airdropped some naked pictures to the entire plane. And so the captain got onto the comms or whatever and addressed the whole plane. But it was in my car. I was dying, okay? I was literally going, what? I don't know who you are. I'm talking back to him because I'm thinking it's somebody on the phone, on the speaker, and I'm like, who? What? I never did. Oh my. So now anybody at my work in the parking lot that was around anywhere in the vicinity, because it was loud, all think that I airdrop weird pictures and I have some serious psychological problems. I don't know, but it was really embarrassing. But yeah, I may need to start a different kind of ignition cycle for my car or something, or just make sure the audio is turned off, maybe along with the air conditioning system. I don't know, but it was a little insane. So that was fun. And then I went to the gym with my daughter, and she thinks that she is the next Jillian Michaels, and I am, whatever, The Biggest Loser. I'm not sure on that show what they did to those people, but my daughter is trying to do it with me, and I'm like, me alone. I just want to go on the treadmill. Leave me alone. No, we did weights. We did weights again today. I was like, I don't need to build muscle. I don't. But she's just really into fitness, and bless her heart, I'm going to help her with that. Same as when she was 5 and 6 years old, she was on track and she wanted to run a 5K, and I'd never run a 5K in my life, but they said she could run a 5K with all of her classmates, but I had to run it too. Guess who freaking ran a 5K? Yeah, that was my first one. Now we run them all the time together, but that was rough. That was rough. I'm not gonna lie. That was rough. The first part, you're supposed to like take off and everybody's running and it's kind of fun. No, it went straight uphill, okay? I didn't even know there was hills like that in Florida. That was the first 5K we did, and it's in Citrus County. It was downtown Inverness, and if you know where it is, it went from City Hall and it went across the street and straight up. It went straight up. I was like, what kind of nonsense did I sign up for? So there was no running up that hill. It was something they used to have, a 5K they used to have called, I guess, Beat the Sheriff or something like that, where the sheriff would run and you'd win a special prize if you ran faster than the sheriff, which was awesome. They had a new sheriff, and I don't think that's a thing anymore, but he did. He used to. And one time, when we were doing it, a fireman, full regalia. I guess there's a little bit of competition between the two, and so he had the tanks, full mask, big old. Those boots are massive, but he had the full thing all the way, and he did the whole 5K like that, and he beat the sheriff, which I think was pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty cool. I have no idea what he looks like, and I don't know who he was, because again, full mask, full tanks, everything. It might have been a woman. I have no idea. But yeah, he, she, whatever, beat the sheriff on that one. That was pretty cool. It was I think it was Outrun the Sheriff, something like that. I don't know. It was funny. All right, this is a boiling. So we're going to put our chickpea pasta in there. I really hope that's not gross. You know when you try something new, it's been sitting in my pantry because I just didn't want to try it. I was a little concerned, but we'll see. This has been a weird night tonight, okay? Randy will vouch for this, okay? We don't normally talk about, we talk about like what's going on in Ocala and fun stuff to do. I don't know what I'm just going on about anything. It was those first toddlers that were on here, or preteens or whatever that was on here before. That's what set me off. I got all sorts of weird stuff now. Lightning. Weight training is the best thing you can do. You don't have enough testosterone to build big muscles. Oh, that's good. Spinning is better than running. Less stress on your joint. Spinning, that's in the room with the bikes and they get up, and I don't know about that one. I honestly, I think I've seen those spin instructors and I'm scared. I really am. Honestly, my daughter could be a spin instructor. She is that kind of scary. She is really, just when she's at the gym, like if you start talking about protein and also, oh my goodness, and no mom, carbs aren't bad, and I'm like, for the last 10 years they've been awful. I don't know. She's like, stop with the fad diets, and I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, so she doesn't want to do the fad diets. She just tries to do a balanced diet, and she's not crazy. Like, she doesn't go crazy with it, but yeah, she definitely likes the weight training. I don't know. I've got some big old arms. Like, seriously, like the rest of me isn't that bad. I mean, I know I'm not thin, but the rest of me isn't that bad. But man, my arms are already just freaking massive. I got the bat wings that could just take off and fly somewhere. So I don't really want to add to that, but she does pretty good with it all. I don't know. She likes doing the weighted squats. Have you ever done those? I barely do a regular squat. And then she wants to add like 80 pounds on it. That's insane. She's nuts. But whatever she can do, I do too. So I'm like, you do it first and I'll follow. So she does it. She's like, just like this. And then she watches me like I'm an insect with a pin in it and tells me what I am doing correctly or incorrectly, or adjusts my arm and stuff. And we had a dispute today. It's all fun. I mean, it's not like serious. Like she was lifting a weight like, you know, like this and lifting it above her head and going back and stuff. And she was so serious about it. And I've never wanted to tickle her so bad in my entire life. And I told her and she made me step 5 feet away. I wouldn't have, because I don't want to get hurt. I don't want her to get hurt. But at the same time, it was so tempting. She had a 25-pound weight and she really need just a little bit. I mean, oh, so hard. I'm not a good person to work out with, obviously. I just do not take it seriously enough for her, I fear. But I am, for better or worse, her ride. So we work out together, and I think she enjoys it. I think she enjoys like showing me that she can lift more and do more and know more. I don't know. We have fun. But yeah, she does take it very seriously. She does weightlifting in high school too. Right now, it's summertime, so she doesn't have it. So I guess I'm her weightlifting class. But I honestly wouldn't be surprised if she could bench me. I mean, it's pretty crazy. I don't know. I know she can bench over 100, which isn't bad for a 16-year-old girl. I don't think. I don't know how much over 100, but I know she can bench at least 100. So, I don't know. But that is a whole nother topic. So what are you guys up to right now? What are you out there doing? Whew, I am getting a little crazy. Everybody's so quiet. Lightning Rod and my daughter would get along real wonderful in a conversation, because now she did not tell me about the testosterone thing. That makes sense. That makes sense. We were having a discussion as to which is the better way to get fit faster, I guess, and healthier, and with less tendency to get hurt. Because I have a serious thing about that. Like, just don't hurt me, okay? Because I need to work. So I'm like, this is fun, but I need to be able to walk. So the question was, I like doing more reps with less weight. And I say less weight, I mean, we're talking like a good 30, 40, 50 pounds. I mean, we're not talking like 10 pounds here. So but I like doing the 30-minute room at Planet Fitness. And you just do the 30 minutes with as much weight as you can. You do 2 sets. I can normally do, in the time allotted, about 2 sets of 12, 2 sets of 14 on each machine. And I go all the way through the room, and I am just pouring down sweat, and I feel like I really did something. And that is my favorite way to work out. She wants to put on as much weight as humanly possible. She only does like a few reps though. And she's like, well, that's better. And I'm like, that sounds like I'm gonna get hurt. I was like, I need to have full control of the weights or the machines or whatever, or I'm not touching it. And when you put that much weight on, it's questionable. And if you can really control it, I don't know if I want to do that. So so we were having a bit of a dispute. She wants to do the one way and I want to do the other way, but we met in the middle and did it her way. So whatever. All right, the chickpea pasta is not cooked. But I am going to put the chickpea pasta in and some frozen broccoli. And I'm not going to cook this broccoli because it's already been frozen, so it's already, you know, mushy enough. Like if I cook it, it'll just be like disintegrating. So I don't want to do that. Quick workouts are better. That is your cardio. Lucy. Lucy, come here. Come here. Lucy. Come here. My dog listens to me so well. I don't know. Quick workouts are better. So the quick workout where she did it, or the quick workout where I do the 30 minutes? Because that has cardio in it too. It's like in between. It does intermittent, I guess. I don't know. It's weight, cardio, weight, cardio, weight, cardio, all the way around for 30 minutes. which truthfully, it normally takes me 40 because some of the machines I just need to break. There's no breaks in that room. It's either you're doing cardio, you're cleaning a machine, or you're doing the machine. In the break time where you're supposed to like breathe, that's where you got to wash off the machines. It's kind of gross. Their gyms are nasty. Okay, so we are going to do pasta, a little bit of red onion that I chopped up, just a little bit. 2-ish cans of chickpeas, some broccoli, and then I'm going to throw maybe some spinach in with it and some Italian dressing. And I think that's it. I think it should taste okay with that. What do you think? I'll let you know. I don't know. I can't tell if it's cooked or not. It's weird. It's not the same consistency as regular pasta. I have no idea. So weird. Hot. Oh, overcooked. Okay, stop. Whoa, stop. Oops. Okay. 1 second. Whew. It's hot. Okay, well, it tastes like pasta. All right, we're gonna get that off the heat. And then we're gonna put the spinach in because that will kind of help cook down the spinach a little bit, I think. I don't know. It's more fun when you don't know. Ooh, maybe I should put Greek on it. I don't know. I'm addicted to spinach. I love spinach. Then you will from Oh. Yeah, that's good because I don't really like cardio anyway. I do like treadmill. Again. We'll see. I don't want you to think that I'm like completely horribly lazy or something like that. It's just I work a lot. Like I worked all weekend. Even when I'm not working, I'm in here cooking or cleaning. So yeah, it's not like I have a whole heck of a lot more energy to do that. But we have done the 75 hard and we actually completed it. It took me 3 tries, but I did actually complete the 75 hard. My daughter actually did it with me and that's kind of what helped. Oh, you missed that's okay, it's coming back next year. The concert was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. You know, taking over the chat, I don't see anybody else talking. No, it was absolutely amazing. It really was. It was hot. It was super hot, especially the first day. The second day wasn't as bad because it rained. But the first day, I mean, I'm a Floridian. I can take the heat pretty well, but holy smokes, it was hot. I heard there was like gobs of people that ended up going to the hospital and ended up needing medics because it was just that hot. They were passing out. And you would think it was because, you know, alcohol was involved, but I don't really think it was because I didn't have any alcohol. I was drinking water like crazy and I really did. I felt nauseous at one point and I just had to sit down. I was like, whoa, this is not good. This is not, because there was no shade whatsoever. So you were in the direct sun for hours at a time. Oh, it was uncomfortable. And there was no breeze. It was just, you were just sitting there baking yourself. But the next day it was very pleasant. It was actually really, really, really comfortable and it was the best. So, and the concerts, oh my goodness. it wasn't just one. I mean, it was just one after another of really amazing concerts. It was like getting like 6 concerts in one. I think there were six or seven. I don't know. There was a whole slew of amazing singers and entertainers. It was, my favorite, I think, was Leonard Skinner. I know that's so weird, but it really was. It was a very, very good show. Travis Tritt, also incredible. And they weren't the top headliners. You know, the top one was like Kid Rock, and truth be honest, I didn't really enjoy Kid Rock that much. It was, and I have his album. I liked his music. I really wanted to go for him. At the concert, it was kind of weird because, you know, I really wanted to like rock out to the music that I've, you know, grown up with and known. He kept messing with the music, so he was like trying to do something new with it or something. I don't know. It wasn't as good. I was like, just no. Like, if you want to play some new songs or something along, that's cool. Everybody expects that. That's fine. But, you know, stick to the music. Quit trying to like do something new with something that is a classic at this point. I'm in Fort Lauderdale. They need to have it in spring or fall. I said the same thing. That was insane. If they do it in the spring, though, can you imagine how many people will be there? Because most people that didn't go, it was because of the heat. What if they didn't have that as, I mean, it'd probably be 100,000 people. It would be absolutely insane amount of people. Because it was already a lot. Like, it was a lot. All right. I need to add Italian dressing, which I know I have some. Otherwise, it's going to be Greek. And I don't know that I really want to do that. Okay, here's an olive oil vinaigrette Italian. I could have swore I had a zesty Italian. Let's see if I have it in the door here. No, more Greek. What the heck? Well, you know what? I got 2 open Greek bottles. I'm going to just, it's going to be Greek dressing in it. Honestly, that's what it felt like. It felt like Florida redneck Woodstock. That's honestly, it really did. It was crazy. I really hope this isn't gross. All right, let's see. I feel like I should put like more tomato in it or something. I don't know. There's more vegetable than pasta. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Okay. You wanna see my masterpiece? It's kind of bland looking. It really needs, I think, some tomatoes maybe. I've got some tomatoes right there that I just got. So I might put some tomatoes in. But there's the pasta, chickpeas, onion, spinach, broccoli. I don't know. It looks good to me. It smells really good. But it's basically, it just smells like Greek zesty, whatever. Okay, let's see. I hope this isn't gross. I hope this isn't gross. I want to get like, that's not bad. Okay. Definitely edible. More spinach maybe. I don't know. All right, well, that's it for me because I actually have dinner, such as it is. I'm gonna add some chicken, I think, to mine. But anyway, it's done. So I'm gonna go eat, and my husband will probably be home soon. And yeah, so that's it for me. So thank you for hanging out, especially Lightning Rod and Randy. Y'all were awesome, and thank you so much for chit-chatting with me. I appreciate it. It's so much more fun when you can actually have conversations with people out there. So I will see you guys next week. I will be here probably in my kitchen again next Monday. Same time, same place. Yeah, and go for there. Bye.